welcome back to Infdev and Yap. Please sit back, grab a snack, and let's get some get some water, or even something else, or even wrap up in a blanket. Let's play some Infdev. So today, as of what we're going to be doing, excellent question. I wonder what that is. The mind-numbing warp, known as breaking this. Which this is where I'm going to make a couple more, or I'm going to be using some of this to make some. I'm going to be making some shovels with this here. You might see that I'm back on my PC. So I'm not currently that free. However, this is very good because this makes it way easier on its long run. Especially since like the performance is going to be infinitely better here. So now we have that. I believe I selected the correct version. I already forgot. Tools. I get it. I remember I think we're gonna but yeah, now that we're on our PC, we can actually do a ton more, by the way. Ton more stuff that we couldn't originally because we were on the mobile version and it caused a lot of weird and funky issues. Also, yeah, I am working. Also, I was also. Like, since when? Like, give me one reason. Point, like, doesn't matter. The only thing we're gonna have to do is we'll go planting some trees and stuff like that. This shouldn't be a version that crashes the trees because I wanted to be on a very different version of Infdev. Like, however, I wanted to start off on that one and then go to a very different version, if that makes sense. Wanted to go to the one that has like a very specific terrain generation. If you know what if you know what terrain I'm talking about, with like the really cool mountains and stuff, with like some of the other really cool mountains that aren't. Hello? Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we have our. Oh my gosh. What the? Okay, now my desktop audio is broken. Now that my mic is working. I can't win, man. I legitimately cannot win. No matter how hard I try, I can't win. let's see here. Alright, so they both should be USB front microphone. Front microphone. Let me turn down my... Let me turn this down a little, right? Now that we've got that, let's go ahead and... hold on, I'm gonna pop... Alright, we're just gonna have to deal with the amount of... with, like, the lack of sound here for a second. Because for some reason, like, I don't get why the sound is lacking. I guess, like, what can you do, I guess? I mean, like, we'll slowly get down this entire rabbit hole through to this, to the deepest depths of this abyss here. There'll be plenty of, there'll be, like, I think this will also make it way easier to build some of my other stuff as well. And then, going across everything will not be nearly as sketchy feeling as it would normally. Let's fall down here, grab some of this, and I believe I'm in the version with the am I in the version with the Farlands or something like that? With the Farlands? Should I load them? Should I try and load them? Like, eventually. Like, it would be kind of funny. Like, I don't think I've ever loaded the actual, like, Farlands. Alright, let's go on and go back into here. We should be able to continue on with this. Here we should, we'll have, honestly, I'm probably not just gonna keep, like, doing it in that fashion. Probably just gonna continue, like, shoveling the way that I am, and then I can also put this in here, put this in here, put this in here, put this in here, and no, shoot, I forgot my, shoot, I forgot to make a sword. I think, like, though yet again, like, well, yet again, I was gonna head back inside anyways, and, do a couple of things. Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is, okay, so let's head up through here, and, alright, we're gonna be needing a bit more wood here while we're at it. Let me grab a couple of these, so that way we can at least shape our main tower here. Oh my gosh. Plenty of food. Ow. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna need some dirt to use it as some scaffolding. Alright, let's start with, let's at least complete this. I think I have roughly about the idea that I'm going for. Alright, we should... Alright, there we go, just like that. Just like that, and just like that, and... There we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna... this, and then we're gonna chop this off right here. Alright, so, alright, this is technically at, like, height limits, so, like, we're kind of limited on how far we could go here. With how crazy we can go with this. But, like, we're probably gonna at least make it where it's a little deeper than that. And then we'll... Alright, we're gonna be needing... Yeah, I mean, there's... Alright, we should be able to pop this all around. Alright, and now... Oh, okay, we fell. Alright, let's place this here, place this here. Alright, and let's go ahead and go like this. Youch. Okay, let me... Alright, okay, sorry about the bit of silence, but, like, I've had some ideas in the meantime, right, as to what I'm planning, right, so let's quickly go like this, and there we go. Okay, so, so I do have ideas, I want to, well, I think I've loaded plenty of terrain around here, so I think as soon as it turns day, we're probably not gonna, like, complete the quarry for a bit. At least give it a break from the quarry, you know, because, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see something else other than just the quarry. For a little. Let's continue. Let's go and take this. Let's complete this tower at least, cause this is kind of bugging me. Like, alright, and then we can go boom boom, and boom 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 boom. Okay. Then just like that, we have a nice little... Okay, just like that. We have... there we go, just like that. The tower is complete. We'll have to look at that as soon as it becomes, when it becomes, like... When it becomes day, because, like... Oh, wow. Oh, that's a nice looking lake. Build a lake house around there as well. Like, that'd be super cool. Like, imagine building, like, a nice little lake a cabin beside the lake. Spooter. Alright, we're gonna need to go and make some armor. And then we can get ready to start. Please stop. I need to stop pressing shift. There is no crouch. eventually have to look at the amount of... Alright, I think it's becoming day. Just look at that. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright, then we can go ahead and throw this just like that. Amazing, look at all that. Alright, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need a pick, a shovel. We're gonna need a couple axes, a couple shovels, 2 picks. Because, and then we're gonna just throw all of the shovels and all of these shovels in here. Even though they're for the quarry, and clearly that's not gonna... Huh, that's really weird. Oh? Wait, hold on, I just noticed that this version has like the fixed lighting. Which I think this is good, I believe. I think this is the correct version. I hope. I hope I'm on the correct version. If you guys want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all in the comments. If you just ask, I'll tell you. I'll tell y'all. Cause we're gonna need a ton of these. All right, let's go ahead and head out for a journey. Let's go take a journey, everyone. Just for a little bit. We'll find our way home. Like, it's not too shabby. It's not too hard to find ourselves home. Find a way home. There's a couple of projects that I was saving, which is why I was just doing that for the longest time. Let's head out over through here, right? And we'll examine the dock here. Like, the dock is definitely going to be needing a bunch of things to be redone with it. I don't believe I believe I'm still in the version with the small trees. Though yet again, I would like to be in the version with all of those, like, with some of those other ones. I can't, I'm not an expert on this. We're gonna ignore that. Terrain mishaps be like. Alright, let's head over maybe throughout here. Through here a little, and, ooh, there we go. We can... It's weirdly flat. Entire areas are, like, weirdly, like, flat but hilly. So it's just like... Oh. Oh, this is why this terrain is the best. Like, this terrain's the best. Oh, that looks amazing off in the distance. Oh, that actually looks really good off in the distance. Actually, I was expecting that to look like shit, but like, that looks so, that does look good. That looks amazing. That is so good. I was not expecting it to look that good off in the distance, and got a small little lake here. You know, I'm probably just gonna, like, explore a little throughout here, you know, check some areas out. Alright, let me, options here, far, normal, short, tiny. Okay, let's keep it at far. Oh, my difficulty's at hard, okay. Music, sound, FPS, what is my FPS looking like? Yeah, 1,000 frames, okay, I'm not gonna have my, not gonna have my frame rate. Honestly, I think I'd rather... Honestly, oh, okay, so limit frame rate is literally just limiting it to my monitor's refresh rate. Back to game. Alright. Oh my gosh, this cliffside and this lake. Oh, this is such a fun oh, I do love these old terrain. I do love a lot of the older terrains. They're like, Should I make a series about exploring different Infdev variants? Like imagine exploring different Infdev seeds. Like, that'd be super fun. Yo. Oh my gosh. This is a mountain range. Look at that. Look at that mountain range. Oh, this mountain range is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to get my. I am in the right. I think I'm in the right version. I believe I'm in the correct version. Oh my gosh. Oh, I needed to patch that jar. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, I'm gonna have to get close. Oh, I need to get closer for that. Like, look at that. We'll just title this one Exploration with a bit of... Okay, so, like, to explain why I wanted this version, I'm probably gonna, if you want the version, I'll just put it in because of, like, this weird terrain here is just, like, it is such a funky terrain that it's just, like, the terrain is so funky that it just puts, like, this atmosphere that I want, you know? Just kind of pushes an atmosphere that I'm looking for. Like, look at that. Hold on, we're heading over towards here, and you see what I mean? Like, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, like, okay, a little bit of, okay, I'm gonna get a bit of context. I'm gonna give a little context about me. I love hilly terrain. I love unrealistic terrain. And anybody who tells me that unrealistic terrain is bad needs to go. Please exit. Please exit the stage. You don't belong. Oh, this is breathtaking. Oh. Yes, I'm in the correct version. I knew it. Yes, I'm in the correct version. Oh, how did I know which version I wanted to go to? How did I guess right? Oh, I could have royally screwed this up if I would have gotten the wrong one. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah. Oh, this is such a pretty thing. We need to, like, oh, this is so good. Like, just remember, right, back over there is where we're gonna be having all the other things. Oh my gosh, I just want to load these mountain ranges. It just makes me really want to just continue forever loading mountain ranges. Right, I know, like, obviously one thing that's going to be happening is, like, yeah, you know what? Screw it, we're keeping it in Infdev. Like, who's stopping me, right? Yeah, this is staying in Infdev. I, weirdly enough, like, unless I, like, make a mod, like a jar patch mod for the versions to keep this terrain, yeah, I'm not going to change this version. Oh my gosh. Look at that chunk! See, like, there's still plenty of building spots, flat areas, super cool looking, super breathtaking terrain. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the Infdev version I know and love. This is Infdev. But yeah, for those of you who want to, like, play along, go ahead, like, choose your version of Infdev, like, you need to download, I'd recommend the Betacraft launcher, right, for those of you who have it. For those of you who have Minecraft and PC, I'd recommend Betacraft, because, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Infdev has always had that, really, always had that, Always had that beautiful atmosphere. Alright. Oh my gosh. Hi, pig. I think like I think before next episode though, I'm gonna be working on I'm just gonna attempt to patch the jar with by making the roses cyan for just the sake of my own, just for the sake of my own love of it. Just for the love of the game, really. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's not even for any other reason other than, like, the love of the game. Like, because, like, yeah, some people like the red rose. I like the cyan rose. Yeah, obviously, you could call me a pocket edition shill all you want, it's true. I love pocket edition. Oh, look at that. Arrow. Arrow. An arrow I kind of want to head this way to see where the arrow is pointing. And weirdly enough, I'm gonna get so lost, am I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this right here is what inspires a lot of my terraining in modern versions is I try to recreate stuff like this. Cause something about this terrain is just absolutely stunning. Yeah, like this, yeah, I kind of like, actually, this is gonna be the thumbnail. This is gonna be the thumbnail, everyone. Alright, let me. No. Alright, then I'm going to save, okay, within a contain. Then I'm gonna crop it later. I'm gonna save that and crop it for later. Oh my gosh, yeah, Infdev is, wait, did I take damage? Oh my gosh, yo, look at that. Oh, okay, but yeah, there's a lot of terrain that, yeah, Infdev is like, but yeah, like I'm gonna start taking some screenshots from now on. Oh my, oh, that's why it wanted to take me over here. There's another mountain range. And a ton of sand. Okay. Maybe I should follow those weird arrows more often. Like, oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna need to head back home though. Hey look, some mushrooms. I haven't found those yet. Okay, I should be able to, well... Ooh, okay, why is it always so pretty? Okay, why the heck is this? Okay, yeah, it's always way too pretty. This game is way too pretty for its own good, man. Oh, I think there is I think this is not, yeah, this is some lava. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, which I guess I'm gonna like, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some wood with me real quick. I'm gonna grab some wood and just kind of like, sit here. But yeah, like this is kind of that one. I think like the main thing is like, but yeah, like, okay, so we've got ourselves a nice little, Nice little thing here. So, a workbench and hmm. But yeah, that's one thing that I know is that like, oh my gosh, it's so stunning. Yeah, Infdev terrain should. Yeah, Infdev terrain should just. Oh my gosh, like some of the Infdev. Ouch! Ow! Ouch! Am I gonna die? I should. I hope I don't die here. Am I good? Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm basically dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if I didn't have that. Oh my gosh, if I didn't have that, bro. Oh my goodness, if I didn't have. Oh my gosh, if I didn't have that, man, I would be so cooked. If I didn't have this armor, I'd be so done. I'd be done. I think the main thing that we're waiting for is what we're waiting for is daytime currently. We might as well like. I decided to collect a shroom. Let's see here. Reminds me of like the time with where furnaces weren't real. Like there wasn't a thing as a furnace. You just like, I believe like wouldn't you wait like didn't you just like throw it in a fire? I think. I think it was Infdev, right? I think it was one version of Infdev. Like there's a lot of weird facts about old Minecraft like that are super fun. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Holy moly. This is insane. Cause I know the moment that if I'm not careful, this is gonna be a horrible trek home. Probably gonna pop back home right as well. We need. We're gonna. Yeah, we're definitely building a entire road. We're gonna build roads everywhere, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Going to be such a beautiful bit of terrain. Who knows, maybe I might make a couple of mods to suit my needs here and there. Should I just keep it plain Infdev, or should I just like use a couple of mods here and there to like fix my need, to like add what I need? You know, like not any blocks or anything. Like maybe just a higher world height even would be absolutely would be absolutely wonderful at times. I can tell you that. Which just like that's all we really need really is like a nice little while I wait here I might as well I'm gonna quickly edit this screenshot real quick and then I'm just gonna crop it as you would. Just gonna crop it as you. I'm gonna just crop it real quick. Oh wait, why is it? Why is this cropping to? No, no, can't. No, okay. Wait, why is the crop a square? Please, please just let me. No, that's not it. Alright, while I'm at it, let me just, quickly crop this. And let me quickly go out of my way to, well, crop this and let me. Why is the cropping like, is there a way that I can, no, I was about to say, why do I need to crop it like that? Alright, then I can press crop, and there we go. Save. There we go. There we go. We should be able to head out for the day. I know. I think I don't know where I was. Oh dear. Thankfully, it wasn't really anything like too crazy that we lost. But yeah, like, I guess we're home. If you can't tell, I have a very strange love for like a lot of the old Infdev terrain. You know, it'd be kind of cool, right? If I just like made it to like I like stretch the world height to like the way that like how high modern versions can have it. Oh my goodness. Sheep. Punch. Yeah, like I mean, like it's mainly just stone tools and cloth gear. So like, an iron sword is also really easy to get again. So like, honestly, I'm not too worried about all that. To be fair, I'm not really too worried about all that. All right. Alright, I might as well. You know what? But yeah, like, I think, like, the next thing wait, do we even have boats? I forgot if we had boats and stuff. Cause I know I want to, like, add a couple of minecart areas. A couple of minecart tracks, because, like... What the heck? Alright, I think we should be able to head over into here, yoink all of these. Alright, let's go ahead and quickly make ourselves a decent, I know I don't really need, I don't need an axe. Okay, I'm gonna need some shovels, I know that, and I'm going to be needing some of these, so let's at least make the pathways while we're at it. Alright, let's grab these, and, let's build across. Let's build a little, let's go ahead and make the path a little bit, and, while we're at it, and then we'll eventually continue on with that. And as soon as we get that path over to there, what I'm planning to do is leveling that, is we're gonna level that as well. Like that's just gonna be leveled, which I guess is its own thing we're gonna have to worry about later as well. But like. Alright, let's go ahead and move this right all the way along. Oh, let me think I'm a bit too far this way. Alright, we can go like this, and like, go ahead and do something like this. There we go. Now we have a nice little walkway right across here. Yeah, this is, it's a lot easier whenever you're on, like, a PC and such, you know, because it's just, like, and also it makes it way easier for me to, like, pay attention to a lot of things, like, as an example, like, how long I've been recording and such, you know, because, like, or even, like, not only just how long I've been recording, but, like, uh, I should probably attempt to find a way to, like, make a, shoot, how do you, shoot, does anyone have any ideas for lanterns? I don't have any idea what I want to do for, like, the lights for the walkway. But this is gonna net me a ton of this. This is gonna net me a ton of sand as well in the meantime, which is good. Which is really, really good. It is, like, this should help me with. We good? We doing good, man? Doing good, we're doing good, Mr. Pig. Oh wait, let me at least attempt to. Alright, and I think what I'm going. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Like, this is also just another excuse to gather sand. This just gives me another fun excuse to gather sand as well. So I'm gonna need a ton of sand for later projects as well. Alright, let's go ahead and quickly this, and let's go ahead and pop this along here. We can stretch this over here. Alright, let's the question is, will I even have enough for this? Probably not. I mean, like, I could also use, like, cobblestone or something, maybe. Like, that would look pretty good. That could look pretty good. You know, like a bit of cobblestone instead. Maybe like, but I do want it to, like, stick out a bit. Do want my, this is why we need a ton more. This is why we need a ton more. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. Like, we should be able to, I mean, like, all we have to do is, like, follow those. Alright. I do love whenever I can do stuff like that, like kind of follow the terrain partially. Like, it's just something about it that just makes me feel really good about, like, following that terrain. You know, because, like, how do I put this? Because, like, the entire terrain is, like, the terrain, cause, like, I'd rather, like, have, like, the path feel like the terrain. It would be so fun. Also, Vintage Story. Let's speak about Vintage Story for a second. So, first off is, well, Vintage Story is Vintage Story is coming, really soon. We're going to be using we're gonna be doing the I'm gonna have a whole mod list, right? I'm gonna have a whole mod list ready, and darn, okay, I ran out of pathing. This is why we needed a ton of the paths and stuff like that. This is why we needed to do the quarries, because like it'll net us so much gravel. It's insane. Oh, look. Shep. Just gonna yoink all of these. Yeah, that kind of like sucks though that like sometimes like sometimes this kind of just cuts out, you know? It's like well then I guess it is how it is. Do we have any in here? We do have a little. We have a little bit in here. Oh, wait, hold on. That should get us a little bit further than where we were, which is good. Right? We just want to like. But yeah, we're gonna eventually light up all of these areas here as well. Oh, look how nice that smooth that feels. Feels so smooth. Feels so smooth walking across here. Alright, and I think the next bit is going to be me going like that, and yeah, we're gonna have to go out of our way to, well, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I think like now we need to head over to at least roughly this far. I'm gonna place a cube right. I'm gonna place a square right here. But yeah, we might have to pop into. Oh, that looks amazing from over here. Yo, that looks so good from down here. Now that we have the tower finished. Why is that just like so nice? Oh my gosh. Like I'm kind of proud of that tower. Like I'm still proud of that tower. Oh my gosh. Like sometimes I wonder like if I was better at building beforehand, whenever I wasn't like worried about how everyone looked at it, you know. Like cuz honestly, if building is boring for you, like and you want to build, right? And you want to do a build, like don't let what anybody says about it trap you into like a certain looks of anything. I think the next thing what we're going to be doing is gonna place some more of these right along here, and haha, sand. Oh, we're gonna have so much sand. Oh, that's gonna be amazing, actually. Like, should I? Actually, I should make the lava. I should make like the lava thing, the lava crystal as well while we're at it. Whenever the sun pops up, we're gonna be needing some shovels, and we're gonna be needing a couple bits of we're gonna be needing some shovels and some pickaxes, probably like 2 pickaxes maximum. And I'll make 3 because why not? Because I don't think Q doesn't work in the inventory in this version. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got that all right. Oh, this is so. This is going to be a dangerous little part of the project. As well, making that. And then we'll have to try and get that. There's the reason why I didn't grab that iron pick there. We're gonna eventually get all of this here all the way across, and we're gonna make, and it's kind of acts as a quote-unquote wallpaper. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna eventually make a large like wood platform essentially right here. Essentially, it's gonna be all a wood platform, you know, with a nice little. It's a nice little wood platform here, like. Cause like we don't really, cause like honestly, like I know one thing is that this is, oh my gosh. Like I think like another one of these rooms are just like gonna be its own thing. Do we have a bucket? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna, yeah, I might as well head down into the mines and yoink a bucket of lava real quick. Alright, and we might have to eventually go mining in a little bit, like, yeah, we might actually have to do mining other than just a quarry for, for specific resources. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna grab this, gonna grab this in case if I find some other things along here. Oh gosh, this is definitely a tunnel. Yes, the tunnel. I believe if I press F, yeah. Also, oh wait, does that show up on here? Yeah, it does. Interesting. Okay, that artifact does show up on there. Okay, I was curious if it showed it or not. There should be some lava over here. I think there's lava over here. No, this is just tunnel. Another tunnel. Well, then I guess we are gonna need a ton of different. I guess we're gonna need to continue heading down that way. Cause I know there are some lava. Is some lava. I think like, however, I'm gonna need to find a way to like bring as much of it to the surface as possible, right? Because like with more than just one of it, right? Cause like we need a ton of that. Also, like, for other versions, should I do like a modded speedrun, right? Like speedrun modded, like certain modded items from like tech mods. What in tarnation? How did you get down here? Ooh, I kind of need that. I'm gonna grab this. I'm grabbing this for the sake of my own, for the sake of my path. Cause like I do need more of this. Gonna need a ton of this where we're going, which most people just kind of pass by gravel. I believe like in modern versions because like there are so many other better path blocks, but like. But you know what? Honestly, that's. Well, you know what? Modern is kind of its own thing. Like I feel like everybody does this with the, with the either does cobblestone or even that. You know, like. However, like a lot of us prefer to use that because then we're not using up all of our stone and such. gonna take this before I head back up as well. Because, like, there is a genuine amount of, a genuinely large amount of this stuff here, and I want as much of it as I can get. Who knows, maybe I'll cover a couple of nice ores along the way too. Never know, never know. Like, do I have to, okay, good, I still have plenty of shovels. Like, I think, like, some of the main, I'm hoping that I have enough room in my, I should have enough room in my inventory for this. Just hoping that, like, I don't also forget under here, and then suddenly there's, like, a ton of mobs down here in this area. Like, it wouldn't be the first time that happened. Ooh, there's a bit of drit. I wonder if I even, I wonder, like, how I haven't found diamonds yet. I'm sure they're in this version, like, I mean, like, also another thing that makes it way easier is that, like, I can easily pop you over to, like, another tab. So, like, if I'm looking something up and if I want to show you, right, you know, like, I can show you really easily. Alright, I don't really need all of those. You tempted me for the third time, mortal. That I'm already. I'm gonna have. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be popping back upstairs with a ton of those. Hold on, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave this one iron pick down there because, like, this iron pick is, like, dedicated to specifically the mines. Like, it's meant for the mines. It's built, born, and raised for the mines. It's made for the mines. I'm gonna need a ton of more of coal anyway, so might as well while I'm down here, right? Get a couple of things. I need. You know, some coal for some torches. We're gonna need a ton of torches for our areas, because otherwise we're gonna, like, not have, like, anywhere to, like, go. Otherwise we're not gonna be able to go outside much for during the night. And I'd rather have everything nice and like at least somewhat guaranteed to be at least somewhat safe. Okay, this trick better work. Yeah, it still works. Yo. Okay. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like that. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Look at all of this. Ooh, and there's even coal. Beautiful, because I needed coal. I need coal. I eventually do need more gold as well. Just gonna require me to, like, go on another mining trip to finish my house, finally. I think Alright, let's quickly go like that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. There's a lot here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. If there is oh yeah, that's yeah, this is definitely going to take way less time if I just if I do a lot of that, a lot of the larger stuff, a lot of the taller areas with the torches. Still love that this trick still works to this day. Such an you know, if they ever remove this trick, I'm pretty sure I'm quitting Minecraft at that point. Cause like, honestly, like, this trick has saved me so much time in the mines that, and it's also like so old. Like it's literally just a feature at this point. Oof, I got really oh. Oh, okay. I was not expecting to land here, and wait, is this where I think it is? Wait, does this? Wait, is that some? Wait, is that iron there? Yeah, it is. It's that. Oh, shoot! It's like it's that one area with some iron. All right, all right. Let me go ahead and. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of this, and then I'm gonna bam, 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 and I'm gonna just need all of that. Oh my gosh. Might as well. I mean, some iron. We could explore that cave as well. There's a ton of stuff around here. Ooh. Yeah, this is a lot of iron, actually. This is a really good chunk of iron here. Like, oh my gosh. Oof, I got really unlucky with that one. Got really unlucky. Alright, then we should be able to quickly yoink all of these here, just like that. Let me quickly, just like that. And let's go ahead and grab these, and let's grab all of this coal. How much coal will this be? We'll see. We'll see how much coal we have here, because, like, oh my gosh, we can finally light everything up. Okay. Okay, let's, okay, I'm gonna find a weird subject, right? I'm gonna talk about, let's see here. I'm trying to find a subject that isn't, isn't a tough pill to swallow for some people. Specifically, like, whenever it's, I'm talking more mental health related. Like, like, otherwise, like, I would just, like, yap about mental health. Let's see here. Okay, if you want to see me speedrun do like my first ever speedrun for a modded Minecraft item, tell me what item I should speedrun, and tell me tell me what item I should speedrun, and from what mod, what item I should speedrun, what or which items I should say. I'm gonna come back for that. Because that's going to be a fun exploration. That's going to be fun to explore. Oh, and I guess we also have this down here. So let's Alright, I'm gonna now head back up to the surface. So that way I can at least get all this done. I think all we really need is all we really need is an we're gonna need a ton of resources in the end. Okay, I'm curious. Like, let's see how it would do if I let me grabbed some oof. Okay, let me not fall. Let me try to not fall to my near immediate doom. Okay, let's at least attempt to get what we got in there. I might skimp out a bit on the lava though. Like, I'm not gonna like fully fill it in. It's just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be a simple lava thing inside, and yep, here, right over here. Okay, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, okay. Okay, so first off is let's go ahead and like, honestly, like, I hope I don't get sniped. That would not be very pleasant. Alright, let's see how like this would work, right? Ouch. Alright, let's go ahead and out. I can't move. This is why Alright, let's go like that, and let's go like something like that, I think. Let's attempt to, well, become a bit more, have a bit more platform here. Platform here, and then we can, yeah, there we go. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like that, we're gonna go like this, and we're going to, well, take a shovel. Actually, wait, hold on, we still need to. Alright, let's go ahead. I don't think I need to. Oh, oh, okay. Alright. let's build outwards a little. Alright, I think, yeah, we're so far doing pretty good with this, I think. Okay, okay. Should probably grab some food as well while I'm at it, but like, probably as soon as I get back up there, I'm grabbing some food and, I hope, that's fine. Okay, like, let's head over up through here. Let's see here. Right there, we have that. So we have that right up there. This is going to be its own thing. Eventually, we're gonna have to like go out of our way to, well, like remove all of that dirt scaffolding, so that way we can then will this work? Now the question is I feel it. I think now the thing is, I think I wasted some of my stuff here. All right, this is going to be needing a ton of cleanup in the end, but it should be worth it. Okay, let me see if I can. Alright. Alright, I think I have everything. Which, I mean, thankfully, it's like... I wonder how many lava buckets we might... I wonder how many lava buckets we'll need. Hoping we won't need too crazy of an amount. Hoping we won't need a crazy amount, you know, because like a crazy amount of lava would be obviously crazy. Like, we don't, like, do we really need such a crazy amount of lava? Or well, I mean, like, if we do, then we do, I guess. There's really no stopping it. Honestly, we might have to sacrifice a bit of dirt here. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this here. Oh, wait, hold on, I don't have any. Okay, so we have this here. So our next bit is going to be doing this before I... this should look super good whenever I'm done. Hopefully. I hope. Oh shoot. I'm a bit stuck. Okay. Well, I'm going to be needing a couple bits anyways. So like I'm gonna be needing a couple of these anyways, so gonna need more. Gonna need more glass. Besides, it does give me a chance to, well, take all of these. I think we might be able to do it with like a few buckets. Probably quite a. Probably we won't need that many buckets. We hopefully won't need that many buckets. But like for those areas that like I just want to make it kind of look like it's full, right? Like because like that weird little bit of light kind of was like this terrain is like because like I think like it would outset the terrain by a lot, you know, like make the terrain not look like it's nearly as prominent as it is. All right, let me break this up into 4. And into four stacks of 8, and we pop a here, and then we go boom, 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 and boom. There we go. Might as well cook up some iron while we're at it too, because I am gonna be needing a ton of iron, like for like later. A lot of iron is gonna be needed later. Like one thing that's going to absolutely be funny the moment I run into like a hole on yeah, because I'm gonna need a few of these buckets as well. I'm gonna be needing a few buckets because like I want buckets. I need buckets for what I'm gonna be doing. So my thought is that if I get 2 more buckets, I won't have to, you know, like get up here more than once. Okay, let's grab that, and we should be able to make 3 buckets from this. And then we can make 3 buckets. Why are there so many pigs in my house? So many pigs in my house. So many pigs in my house. Well, my dirt chest is full. That's beautiful. That's weirdly beautiful. That's weirdly enough, that is a beautiful sight. That is such a beautiful sight, seeing a full dirt chest. Like I was not expecting to see a full dirt chest today. Will this be a lot of glass? No, it'll just be enough. It'll be just enough. Let's go ahead and at least grab 2. At least grab 3 more buckets of lava, and then once we have 3 buckets of lava, 3 more buckets of lava, we should then be able to, well, finally have unlimited amounts of finally have that little project, that little side project done, and then we can probably feel good about ourselves for today as well, you know. Like, cause surprisingly, like, there's a lot here. I think the next thing though, like, do you guys want to just see me like do like the entire do the entire quarry, or do you just want, or do you want like a time lapse of it, like, cause like I genuinely want to like show me like removing the entire, like removing unearthing all of that, cause like that would be super fun. Alright, that should be plenty of lava too, so I think some of the next things though is we're gonna have to like is, you know, like I might attempt to like, you know, I'm gonna probably actually like as soon as we get that going, we're going to finish that pathway and maybe plot out the boat. Maybe get the boat started. That would be super fun. We could get the boat ready. Have like the ship. You know, even though it's not gonna move, it's still gonna look good nonetheless. Like, there's nothing wrong with making ships and such, because like oh, and um I okay. Why are you all in my house? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, that crazy. The amount of sheep that spawn in my, the amount of animals that spawn in my base is insane. I think though, we're gonna have to try to figure out like what's causing my issue here with this. Also I've noticed that I've started to get like way nicer performance since I got a like different motherboard than I used to. So like it's than I had before. So like I've noticed like a very nice little bit of a difference here. Alright, let's go ahead and take this and pop up here. Okay. I think I have I'm gonna have to mine this dirt to be able to get back up there. Alright, we're almost up there. And now that we have everything, alright, let's attempt to, well, alright, wait. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use. Alright, let's go ahead and take this right along here. Alright, I think the next thing. I'm gonna have to break that whether I want to or not. Alright, that should be able to, well, do the final bit, and then all I need is just 2 more buckets before closing this off, and we should be able to like head on our way as well. Like Okay, I found where the leakage is. It's a good thing I found where the leak was. Yeah, let's go. Yo, this looks actually sick. Yo, this looks absolutely amazing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh well. Oh well, I tried. I need 2 more buckets, I think all I need is like 2 buckets and we should be solid. We should be solid after that. Alright. Did I accidentally make a lava fall? What the heck, man? Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's that place entirely over there. Let's head over through here, get a couple more, get 2, and then that looks insane from over here. That looks insane. Yo, that does look okay, that looks insane. Is it odd looking? Yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe it might look a bit odd, but like, we'll just say that it's contained. Just say that the lava is contained, it became molten, we fixed it up, we contained it, secured it as much as we could. That does blow though, cause like, now there's just a ton of like lava there. Like I could maybe, like, I don't know why, like sometimes like Infdev is like really, like sometimes like, actually no, I'm pretty sure it's more than just Infdev that has this weird, that is like a weird issue. Let's continue walking down this, and then we'll have that done. We're gonna complete the pathway to spawn. You notice how there's an easy way in and out of spawn. I'm gonna be needing some more of this for a room eventually. So I'm gonna be needing more of this for a room eventually as well. So while we head over outside, we should find a bit more of other things. We should be able to find a bit more up there. Let's continue all the way up. So I'm hoping so if I hop all the way back up to the surface, which this is something I have to do. Where did I patch up here? Oh, another. I think this is an actual cave, isn't it? Is this an actual cave? Sort of. Alright, I'll probably pop back over here whenever I have that. There's so many caves to explore. You know what, next episode we'll go caving. I'll pop my difficulty back up again, and then after that we'll end up going caving for materials. Why not? Like, Though my main concern might not even be like, what if I get lost? It's more of like, what, what it's more like what if I die? What if I die down in the caves, right? And I did not pay attention where I was. I think like. What the? That is so weird. Okay, so I think there is a. Alright, I think the first thing is just like that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got this entire thing filled. It needed 3 buckets. I think it needed the 3 buckets actually more than anything. Alright, now what we need to do is start breaking pillars and such. I think we should. Yep. Okay, that should slowly get rid of that lava there, though. Because that lava does not need to be there. Alright, I think that. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, there we go. We've got the lava crystal going. Now we could just kind of like. There we go. That lava crystal now is gonna just look good in the meantime. Like, cause that's all it's really going. That's all it's really for, really. Like, we just build whatever we wish. You know, like, isn't that like what Minecraft's about? Building whatever the fuck you want. Even if that means if it's a giant, phallic object, I guess. But like, I think like there's, alright, I think next we're gonna quickly remove. Next, we're gonna quickly remove all the scaffolding I had up there. I think I should have a couple of to head up there and remove all of my old scaffolding. Alright. Alright, because alright, let's go ahead and. There we go. I think that's roughly about how it was before. Alright. I think, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that crystal. Alright, there we go. Lava crystal isn't okay. Yeah, like it has. I like how like I love that it's like that it doesn't even like that it's not perfect. I love imperfections in a lot of that because like, oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, somewhat. Not my favorite, but I guess here we are. Here we are. I ain't tearing that down. I ain't tearing that down, no matter how much it might be a bit of an eyesore for a while. Who knows? Maybe it'll grow on us if we make like a shrine or something around. Who knows? Maybe it'd be a little less of an eyesore, but like, actually, wait, do we have a cobble gen in this version? I feel like we don't. But like. We do. I have never failed a cobblestone gen, by the way. I never fail a cobblestone gen. I have an entire rhythm. I have it as it's an entire rhythm for me. Making cobblestone generators is a rhythm. Alright, we might have to. Alright, we're gonna pick this up and pick this up. Go bam, 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 bam. Alright, in case if we actually need a cobble gen for anything. I'm probably gonna find a place for a nice little cobble gen. Wait, wasn't there like a way to make like an infinite lava at one point? Shoot. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if like we have some way of okay, good. Okay, good. We do have a little area. We might as well make this a nice little room. Like this room wasn't there before, but like I don't care. You know, at this point, man, I might as well just remake it. I might as well just remake the entire world. Nothing wrong with that. You know, like, alright, we're gonna go like that, boom, boom, and then you go bam, bam, bam. Go like this, and then you go like this, and then boom. There you go. Cobble gen. With the amount of times that I've made a cobble gen, I swear up and down that, like, oh yeah, kind of modded Skyblock. Oh yeah, kind of modded Skyblock Season 1 soon. Season 2 soon. You'll, I'm going to be, okay, so if you see this as of like, for, we're, sometime this week, my brother and I are going to be recording it, so please expect, kind of modded Skyblock Season 2 sometime this month, so, depending on whenever I get it fully edited. Which is going to be absolutely amazing for everyone here. There we go. I've always found it way easier to get as much of that, more of that if we're... Yeah. Alright, which, yeah. Yeah, which, like, we're probably gonna be, like, messing with it as we go. So, like, if there's something missing, then, I'm gonna be quickly updating the mod list today as well. And as soon as I do that, we'll have the... I'll have to, like, upload it for my brother as well. And we're gonna figure out the whole situation. So, while we begin grab one more of those. Yeah, like while we quickly find a spot for all of that, we should be able to, I might have to after this I might have to get up because I'm having a couple, because I do not need any, because I need to like get up for a little bit, stretch and everything like that. So like, I usually record all of these in one sitting. So like, I have to like, so I have to like pay attention to like how long I sit, where I sit, when I sit, how or why I sit like that. Alright, we can go like that, boom, boom. just need to make another chest. We need to find... Okay, so the next part is we need over here to be the storage room, right? Because we're gonna need a hallway with a storage room, and we're gonna put like bulk storage. So essentially, where I need to like bulk store cobblestone and other things. You know, like I could attempt to like bulk store coal in there as well if I have enough of that. Bulk store these, that way I can get some of those out of there and not have to worry about it. And well, let's finish that pathway and we'll call it a day. Alright. No, I might as well finish the path like I said I would, you know. Only makes sense that I should. And after this, I'm probably just gonna go and do a couple of things first, and because I'm planning to do I think because I got a lot of things planned. I'm gonna update the mod pack sometime for it. How am I gonna share KMSBS2? I might just make the mod list and share because it's I don't know how you share prism packs, okay? Like how do you share prism mod packs with people without it being a fuss between every single person? Like I don't know. Okay, I think this would look a bit neater if I did that. Alright, let's continue. Let's do this last little bit here. Alright, which means that we should be able to, well... Alright, then we can go like this along here. I think some people prefer beta 173 due to having a more variety of blocks, I believe, right? However, some people think it's the best version because it's the latest without sprinting or hunger, and I'm like, okay. And which I think is kind of interesting, right? On how many people agree that that's the best version, but honestly, I just like the older versions, right? I just like the feeling of it, you know. It's I don't know. It just feels it just hits different. Hits different than modern. I can't be the only one, right? And it's not always a bad hit either. The type of hit the way it hits is different. And in a good way, almost. Because, Alright, we're gonna attempt to at least, save the terrain a bit. And, however, some of it, just for the sake of efficiency. Yo, we're almost here. This is what I find. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like that, and, oh my gosh, it feels amazing to finally have that all done. It's always good whenever you get a project done, you know, because projects always feel good when feel so nice when they're done. I do need to go out and collect flowers and mushrooms and such. Oh, I could put. I could make like a. Oh, I could add some mushrooms to the garden. Like I know, like that's not. Listen, it's just an extra bit of flora. Like, come on. However, I do not know where I can get my. It's like I'm gonna have to. It's like yeah, they can spread, but like, hey, that's like. Well, hey, that's not always necessarily a bad thing that it can spread. Makes it a bit easier for me to collect them as well. Sometimes the easier collection methods make it way nicer in the end for everything. So then what we can do is alright, let's try and do something along this line. Alright, then we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna finish this last bit off by punching dirt and grass because like my shovel's broken and I don't want to make another one. Like genuinely, I just don't want to make another one. Like I think like what we can do with this is go something like that, just like that, and now we have. Alright, I think now what we can do as well is go like this, and then go like this. Which in a way, like, this game has its, is kind of like, it's kind of like its own thing. But like, yeah, eventually I'm gonna need to like, well, like flatten this entire area because I want to like build a little area for like a hotel and such, you know? Nothing too crazy. Will I actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like that. There we go. That way now we have our pathway, which this is feeling good. Like we're basically done for the day. So I hope everyone has enjoyed the video today. So if you if you have please do share. Like I don't really care if you like or like I don't really like I don't like if you think it liked if you enjoyed, you know, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. Also like what do you like also some of the other things, right, is actually comment what's your favorite Minecraft block. Comment your favorite Minecraft block below and we'll and then we'll and then like you can do modern, vanilla, like you could do modern, old, like or maybe like even a block that doesn't even exist anymore, like because genuinely like there are some blocks that don't exist anymore that are just like why don't you exist anymore? Sort of makes you wonder why they don't exist anymore. It's like, but this was such a nice. Well, this is so nice to have. All right, I'm gonna yoink as much of this as I can. All right, we're gonna go like that. Boom. We're gonna keep all of that in there. Alright, so while we head back up there, might as well take as much of these flowers here. We'll take some of the flowers, which were dandelions, and yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually, you know what? Honestly, as long as you don't look too close at it, it don't look too bad actually. It looks pretty good from far away. Close up. No, it don't look good. It don't look good close up, but it definitely looks good far away. That's for sure. Oh wait, let me also yoink. Let me also do this real quick. Alright, then what we'll do is we'll go like this, and then boom. There we go. Now, that way I have it fixed the exact way I wanted it to be. And then we have then it's all wood all the way around. Then it looks good then it looks way much better. Then it looks way better. Alright, so while I go ahead and sort all of these out here, I hope everyone has had such a good day, and I hope that if it didn't, that things will get better and later. So so I'm so while I hope everyone has a good day. So please do take care and stay safe. You have bye. Wee.